Getting them there, Isaac. How many boxes did you count the boxes up?
Thank you. Right? Yeah, Patrick. Hi, Patrick.
How we were inspired for Cancer Care Foundation was a guy who played football. His name was Casey O'Brien. And he played football for the U of M. He was a kicker and placeholder for, I think, a good 4 years. But when he was young, I think around the age 13, he was diagnosed with a rare bone cancer. And he had a bunch of stuff done to his knee, but he was healthy. Unfortunately, though, he kept getting cancer. I think he had it like 6 times. It's not good. But we talked to him one night, and we were like, how could we get involved and in a way help you? And he's like, I think it'd be so cool if we could have a fitness shirt that I could just wear in the hospital, easy access to ports, and then just go and practice the next day or right after treatment. And so we kind of just ran with that idea and made a shirt and then showed it to him a couple weeks later, and he was like, this is great, keep doing this. This is going to help us out a lot. So that was the inspiration.
Where I got involved is in 8th grade. Ethan and his dad were both telling me about this foundation that they had started, and they invited me to join and help them with their cause. The inspiration for our shirts came from Casey O'Brien. He suggested the design of a zipper or snaps running from shoulder to chest that would allow doctors to have easy access to a patient's ports. And that way now the whole shirt wouldn't have to get removed, or the patient wouldn't have to wear a hospital gown.
It was kind of hard to get money. So the first thing we did was we went to, it's called the Randy Schaefer Foundation, and we got a couple thousand from them to make shirts. And so we probably had about 50 shirts early years. And then COVID happened, and it was really hard to get production and get shirts out. So during that time, we really just fundraised. But since that fundraising, and since we've gotten shirts now with COVID slowly fading out, I think last month we had over 1,000 shirts donated to children's. So it's great to see. And the stories the stories we see are great. Many of the nurses tell us how good the shirts are. And I would say that feel-good feeling, it feels great, and it does inspire us to do more than just the cancer shirts. And even small things in life help everyone out. Just being kind, helping someone through the door. That's all it is.
When we deliver these shirts, it makes me feel really good about it because we put so much work into all of the fundraising and all of the money gathering and then all of the planning and donating in the hospitals, finding the hospitals. It feels relieving, and it feels good that we can help people, and it's more than just giving them a shirt. It's trying to help them through a tough time in their lives.
Yeah, when we deliver these shirts, it shows a community. There's a community of people that come out and help us. It's not just us. There's donations that help us. There's doctors that give us better feedback, and it's a collective group coming together just for the better good, and that's what it is.
So we just donated 1,160 shirts to Children's or U of M, to the U of M, and now we're in the process of fundraising again and just building up our funds so then we can make more shirts and donate again.
Yeah, and the shirts continue to grow. But we're starting to go into the onesies too. The U of M has helped us design onesies, and so in the soon future, we're going to have onesies too that will go to children's. And that's another thing that we're trying to do right now with the shirts. So
and they're the same design as the shirts. They have snaps both sides now, just because it depends upon the infant. They could have 1 or 2. And then we have a little pocket inside the flap that comes down where you can put a little cord that the infants would have. I feel like some encouragement that I could give to somebody is, just do the little things, right? I never thought I would, it seems like it's a huge deal now, but it's not a huge operation. It's not a huge, it's not a huge thing that needs to be talked about a bunch. It's just these little things, and once you start doing them and you just keep going and keep pushing through hard stuff, then this will be accomplished.
Yeah, and we started with ground zero. We had nothing to begin with, and it just takes time, it takes courage, and you got to go through adversity to get what you want. And so anybody can do this. It's just small things, and eventually they come together and they create big things, and that's all it's about.
If you want to know more about our project and what we're doing, or even ask us questions, you can either find us here at church, or you can ask us through our website, which is cancercarefoundationmn.org.